Hello and welcome, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D and Twitch land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel or subscribing to the Twitch channel. If you're interested in joining any of the campaigns, like this one, we do have open slots available. Be sure to reach out to me and say, hey, yo, I want to join your game, because we'd be more than happy to set you up and join in on all the fun. You can reach out to me through Patreon, through Discord, or through my chat right here. I engage with all three of those, so it's very easy for you to find and to engage. Guess what my name is on every platform? ProDM Joey. Should be real fucking easy. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to say that within the first minute or I lose monetization. Whatever. So yeah, without further ado, go ahead and tell us what happened last session, Vindia.
Okay, so we entered the portal room, which is for lack of a better term, where the Leviathan and the water elementals were slowly um, flooding the whole area. Um, my character Vendir had the unfortunate ability to tell that there was a leprechaun around, which also Kaz was able to sniff out from his prior dealings with a leprechaun. So the battle ensued. We came close a couple times to completely losing, with me and Elowen going down. Luckily, Kaz was able to, through rules of cool and fuckery, were able to keep us alive. Uh, to go ahead and close the portal, not really close it, but um, patch it up because the portal had to stay open or this whole plane would cease to have water in it. Um, we did kill the leprechaun as well, um, and Kaz made sure that he devoured every bit of that leprechaun. Um, then Nero Devu decided to show her childlike face around us and told us that we are in the lead, and that we are getting sent off to a basically a battle royale with other groups. We just have to wait for at least one other group to get to, I believe, 80 kills before they can before we both can start at this new temple location. Um, we did figure out that um, Nirdavu was not able or knew of the situation with the water elementals, but wasn't there, so the battle wasn't what it was before. She was trying to recreate it, I guess, based off of readings or something. But she didn't know the leprechaun was existed, even though it could be heard by Casimir, still talking even after he was devoured. So, not 100% sure what's going on with that. There are theories. But Nirdavu does never existed. But Nirdavu does not know about the leprechaun. So there's some funky stuff there. We left here because we have time to kill. One, because we didn't have everybody here, and two, because we are waiting for another group to get to their top off. So we went ahead and traded in with the rewards giver. Casimir now has a, I think, what, Cloak of the Bat technically, but it was just Vendir being very bigoted and saying, "Don't all vampires turn into bats? Will this make you look even cooler?" Uh, and that's basically where we left off, and then we leveled up.
And the
Alrighty.
code word for the cloak of the bat is I'm Batman.
Yes.
Because you are a Batman. So, all of you get onto the ship. The safest place where to be right now, and begin resting up. One by one, each of you begins to drift slowly to sleep. And as you do, Vendir, you notice a shift in the air and atmosphere around you. You look over towards the corner as you see Nira materialize in front of you. She tilts her head to the side. How did you know I was going to show up there?
Call it a gut instinct.
No, instinct's not real.
Okay.
It's trauma responses to bad situations that your body is more alert to and then aware of. And therefore, you react at a faster pace because of it.
No. but you're just a child, and it's okay. You can't know everything. You could be the smartest person, but you're not the wisest.
That's actually what I wanted to come talk to you about. You're not very smart. Like, even compared to everyone else. You're barely smarter than the vampire.
Out of the four of us, yes, you're probably correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. But you seem to know things they don't. I wanted to...
Like,
Well, like I was gonna show up here. Like, I can't know everything. Things like that. It's just... It's strange. There are things that, when you think about them, they're not that difficult to know, but impossible to understand without first knowing it. It's a very strange thing. I wanted to ask you a question. As someone who has a wider spectrum of knowledge than the others in this world, at least, what are the reasons to hide something away?
it really just boils down to they don't want somebody having it. But it could be for a multitude of reasons.
Like what? She takes a step and you see a chair materializes and she just sits on it.
Oh, is she walking now?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I thought she was still in the wheelchair. Okay. Well, it could be a secret, because it could harm somebody. It could just be, you know, somebody hides the murder weapon, so now they don't have to go to jail. Or it could be they're hiding something that could destroy the whole universe. Maybe it's a secret recipe they don't want their competitors to have.
So it's either selfish or noble.
It's usually always selfish.
I have another question for you. People, they seem to flock to these gods, revere them, think of them as some type of all-powerful entity, but the gods' powers don't even stem from themselves. It stems from worship. It stems from the laws. Why do people flock towards these things when they're not any more powerful than a mortal could be?
Because usually in the beginning, those gods represented what those people believed in. If a brand new god of peace is going to look pretty good to 400 people who've had hectic lives, well, they do end up having a great life because the god of peace is giving them peace. But then 100, 1,000 years later, the gods had to make a lot of decisions that not everybody's going to agree with. So then that's where you're getting your viewpoint right now, where I have mine as well. They've made decisions that not everybody agrees with, and yeah.
So, they worship the gods because they once served the people, but now they no longer do. Which means
Yes.
gods are no longer useful. Their
I'm not gonna say
purpose
they're.
is to serve. I mean, the
Yeah, I'm not gonna say
laws
they're
are the things that
useless.
change everything. Well, I mean, what would you define them as?
I mean, they do help people. They still do their job. They're just not. They can't help everyone because not everyone can be helped the same, and some people want things that won't hurt others.
Oh, okay. But what if the gods knew how to solve a problem that was bad for the mortals, and they're still helping the mortals right now, but they're not going to reveal that secret?
Well, that's been going on since the beginning, so I mean, they've already been doing it.
Do you know about the thing that shall not be named?
I know of a few things that should not be named.
Which ones?
Well, I'm not telling you.
I
The same reason you're not telling me.
I mean, we both know so many of them.
Yeah.
I know so many.
Just
Well, two. Five? Five. I've only been able to count 5.
there's a lot of things out there that me and you both don't know. That could probably do a lot of good or a lot of bad.
Okay. I'm a little stuck because I found out how to tap into the weave completely. And I've searched as far as I can. There's 2 things that are stopping me from searching too far. 2 places. One is on the world that has all of the knowledge of everything that ever happened in every event. And the other is past the 90th layer of the abyss. You and your friends, you've been past that layer, though. I know, because when I sought out the imprint on the weave, you all left a huge impression on it. So, do you know what is at the end of the abyss?
Yeah. Corrupted it. Everything you know. That is true.
That's it? Just corrupted everything?
Well, I mean, everything you can think of is down there, and it's basically your evil twin. You're down there.
Need you to
So
roll
is
me
your
a
mom.
deception check because you're avoiding one specific thing.
My ad. Oh, yeah, same. +0.
Let's go. 11. Oh, damn. She's not unwise, but compared to you, she is not very wise.
Yeah.
So you know about it.
It made me question my religion. That's what's at the bottom.
Yeah. I found out about it from a multitude of different things. The information is hidden, but there's something about it that I don't like is continuing to be hidden. All of this is fun and games, but I just don't know how to process one thing. Can I? Just because you understand the world in a different way than I do, I want to know your perspective.
Okay.
Do you think it's fair that it's trapped down there?
If it wasn't trapped down there, what would happen?
We would all cease to exist.
And does that sound like something you want to do?
No. But
So
do you
he's
think it's fair? What
fair
if
for everybody else? Yes.
what if there was a different solution?
From my teachings and readings, I don't see how there could be, unless you destroy it. And it's kind of hard to destroy a law.
You can't destroy it, but you can remove what it seeks.
So you want to destroy what it seeks?
Yeah. I think.
But then you'd just be doing what it was doing. And then you just turn into an avatar for it.
No, not in the way that. What do you think it's looking for?
I believe it's a it.
Yeah.
Maybe leaning towards a she.
It's looking for a she?
I believe so. That's my thought. I don't know if anybody else agrees, but
Is it the creator of all?
I believe so.
She nods. You may roll an insight check. I'll whisper to you, Vindir. So if we were to remove what it seeks, it would have no reason to be here. None at all.
But do you want to be an avatar for that? And what does everything mean if your creator's gone?
What does everything mean if the creator is here?
Yeah, but there's two sides to the same coin. I don't believe you can get rid of one. They have to coexist.
That's the problem. They're not coexisting. That's...
Yeah, and they're doing that for our sake.
She turns her expression upwards. Are you sure?
I think it's one of those symbiotic relations, because without us, there's no them. So,
Right.
but I'm gonna say this though: if you're going to set up illusions on historical events, you need to know everything that happened and not just go. Don't be doing the cliff notes, okay? Because you're making things really bad.
I thought I was making things great.
You made a leprechaun and you don't even know it exists.
I didn't make a leprechaun.
Hey, I understand you say you didn't make the leprechaun.
I didn't.
But it was there, in the same one Cornicaz he killed the last time.
I remember crawling out of my mother when I was born. I did not create a leprechaun.
Okay, but when you created the whole thing,
Yeah.
it made the leprechaun.
That's not how creation works. Creation is a deliberate task. I created the
You're fucking
things.
with the Fae, though. Leprechauns are Fae, and a leprechaun was there for the historical fight. So your illusion magic isn't great. Isn't the be all be all, so you got to be careful.
Wait. Fae can circumvent creation?
Child, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
No, everything has to abide by law and rule, or else there'd be pure chaos.
That's called the Feywilds.
Oh, I don't like them.
I've seen a chipmunk eat somebody's face once.
That's cute. Chipmunks, not the
That's
face
happening.
eating. So, you don't... The Great Cabbage War, that was a beautiful session. So you don't... You don't have a problem with it being stuck there because of the relationship you assume that the two share. And you do have a problem with destroying the one who has been lying to everybody.
No, I don't say I have a problem with it. I'm just saying we need to find out what's going to happen before we do something.
I think I know.
You can't think. You have to know.
So I need to figure it out first.
Yeah, because if not, then there's a chance you kill every single soul in the universe, including your own.
And I haven't
If you're
fully
wrong.
I haven't fully figured out how to recreate everything. I'm missing something. There has to be an object of some sorts that would make creation more possible. But that amount of power just doesn't seem to exist anywhere. Not that I've been able to find, at least. Do you know of any object or artifacts that would be powerful enough to assist in creation that a replication of every single living creature could be created?
I mean, I guess if you made a jar big enough.
You mean like the phallic one that you all have?
Yes.
Huh. Well. That's what my conundrum was. You know, you might be the smartest one out of all your friends.
I'm the wisest one.
Is there necessarily a difference?
Yeah, because you know everything that you're supposed to do, but I know when you're supposed to do it.
I think I'm learning that.
Yeah, you got a lot more years to even come close to mastering it.
I'll try to do it faster. Shouldn't be too hard. Nothing is. If you discover an artifact like that, can you let me know?
You know my objective is to stop you from doing any more of your crazy shenanigans, right?
Oh, yeah, I know. But what we're discussing right now isn't shenanigans. It's more important.
Yeah, but this is where your lack of experience and my lot of experience are coming into clash, because you're too young, you're reckless. You don't even know how the Feywilds work, and you want to destroy creation.
I don't... Well... What if I made you a promise? If you discover an object like that, and you alert me to it, I promise not to enact any of my plans towards the destruction of creation without consulting you first. Would that be wise?
Yeah, but I can't make a promise that they're all going to agree to let you know its existence.
Who all? Your companions?
Yes.
They're inconsequential.
To you, they are, not to me.
In this matter, they are. You understand what I do not. I understand more than anything that they all could. Our opinions are the only two that truly matter. If wisdom is that valuable and it's only a request of time that would give it to me, then I have no option but to appease and to rely upon your wisdom. It's that, or I'll just keep doing all the work myself.
Sure, if I find a new artifact, I'll let you know.
Great, thanks. Oh, before I leave, is there anything special you want in that dungeon? You know, I'm building it as we talk, so.
A swift way to the end?
Oh, that would defeat the entire purpose. No.
I gotta try.
I understand. But I
Just-
want this
oh,
to be
hey,
fun. Yeah?
Nothing historical, because like I said, you already screwed up once. We don't need it. We don't need you screwing up twice.
Oh, I can't rebuild everything. If it's any consolation, it's not historical to you.
I don't know. Well, guess we'll find out. I tell you, if I see another leprechaun, though.
I swear I did not create a leprechaun.
Okay, yes, you didn't create it. I get that, but it still appeared.
Yeah. Don't create fey bullshittery anymore.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know, you're really limiting my creative flow. I don't know. I think I'm doing a better job at creation than she is.
I don't. It. Sure.
It took her a full 4 days to make one world.
Okay. And have you made anything unique? Or are you just copying everything?
Hey, I'm just a kid. I'm not wise enough to know that. She smiles and starts dissipating away. So, after she dissipates, anything you would like to do?
Go back to sleep if I was sleeping, or whatever I was doing prior to her arrival.
It was right as you were beginning to fall asleep.
Okay, then go to sleep.
Alrighty, everybody. Long rest completed. Da 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 da. Morning rolls around. There we go. You all awaken, and you notice the sky ship isn't moving, and Bulkhead looks incredibly frustrated right now. God damn child fucking holding my ship.
What?
hi, Bulkhead.
What are you complaining about so early in the morning for?
The child... I didn't fly the ship here. The fucking child flew it here.
What is here?
Some mountain. You look out and you see that there's this nice forestation that leads to this large looming mountain before you.
That is a mountain.
When did she start doing that, Bulkhead? Last night?
Around the time all of you were going to sleep.
Yeah. She came and visited me.
Why?
I believe she wants to destroy the god of creation.
Wonderful. Did you tell her that she's an idiot?
Yeah, in the nicest way possible without being,
Okay.
poofed out of existence. But yeah, uh, she believes that with God of creation being gone, that Exium will cease to exist too.
Wonderful. So we're dealing with a mini Solara. Except from this one's maybe a little bit more powerful.
Yeah, she doesn't even know how Fey magic works, so I think we've got a while before we gotta really worry about it.
I don't think anyone wants to know how Fey magic works. It's all bullshit.
That's what I told her, but she still doesn't think that she created a leprechaun.
What leprechaun?
The one that never existed.
Would you
Well,
mind
so
topping
there's
off with a
nothing to
little bit of
create.
alcohol in the morning? I could really use a nip.
I'm feeling a bit thirsty.
Go ahead and just pop my collar up a little bit, just to be safe.
I have enough supplies. Do you know if I was to actually drink from you would all be dead in a matter of hours?
Yeah.
And I
You
don't
ate
mean I don't mean from me being aggressive, just what I need to sustain myself.
Yeah, and you ate a leprechaun, so I'm a little worried about you right now.
I mean, I've eaten a lot of things, and a lot of
Yep.
people.
But you ate something that doesn't exist, so it's really like freaking me out.
Yes, I've eaten a lot of things that don't exist. I mean, I gained this mouth from something that technically doesn't exist. Don't eat things from the beyond. They're a bit icky.
Ew.
They have some kind of ectoplasm or something like that. It was really weird. That one wouldn't die. Anyway, why are we at this mountain? Is this for the trial thing? Did someone reach the amount needed?
I believe so. She was asking me if there's anything I wanted inside of it. I told her a swift way to the exit, but she didn't like that idea.
Great. We're missing a couple of people. Are they still sleeping?
I'm standing right
Mostly,
here.
I know you're here, but you're not. Bulkhead, I care for you, but you're not everyone.
Yeah, that's fair.
Good. And Liara.
I'll get up. My dragon thing didn't seem to work.
A dragon, what now?
Remember I was the dragon before?
No.
Never mind then.
Remember, he has object permanence issues.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. I think, you've only seen it one time with Liara. He doesn't. Object permanence is a thing with Casimir.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know. Well, I used to be a dragon, slept for like 200 years, and now magically changed, and I can't become a dragon permanently now. I just have a weakened version of it, I guess, with triple morph.
Did you try eating some? That's what I do.
How about you take your vampire shit and keep it to yourself? I can't eat something and become it.
Not with that attitude.
That's very
All
true.
right.
You ever hear the expression, you are what you eat? I don't eat
See?
anything, so I guess I'm nothing.
You're something.
You're a handful.
Liara, are you joining everybody upstairs, or?
Liara thinks she's a ghost right now.
I can sense everyone within 60 feet because I regained my empathy.
Yep.
Can I feel around?
Yeah, you sense that Liara feels like she's a ghost right now.
We are just having an out of body experience somewhere.
Is she ghosting us?
She might just be coming down from her drugs. She did a lot yesterday, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Is
know
that
how she might be
is that-
struggling with it.
is that a recurring thing with her?
What, the drugs? Not so much.
Yes. Okay.
She only does coke every now and again.
Yeah.
My
Now
supply's
and again
limited.
is recurring for me. It happened more than once and will continue to happen at some point in the future.
You know what
it's-
you sound like? You sound like you need some coke. Would you like some coke? The first dose is always free.
No, I'll pass. But thanks for thinking of me that way.
Of course, I sell it. I have a whole. Oh, have you been? You haven't been to my home. We only met you here. I'll get you in touch with my people. My people can meet your people, and we can get some in the production.
My people is helping a child right now, so I can't help you with that.
That's very true. I'm not going to put my people in touch with your people because this happens.
Yeah.
Let me go drag Liara out of whatever she's doing. And Kaz go find her.
All right, you open the door, and Liara looks so incredibly sick, and you hear the dwarf in the jar. Fucking serves you right.
Dwarves are resistant to disease out of character. 2, is it dark in the room?
Oh, very dark.
Liara's invisible.
Oh, I was going over that you are currently experiencing withdrawal because you're in a dwarven body that hasn't had alcohol in more than 8 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's still more concerned about the invisibility thing.
Okay, you can sense her in here.
Yeah, I know. Liara, I know you're right though.
You know I'm in here, so I'm not a ghost. I thought this was a dwarf thing, but watch this. She's gonna put her hand near the candle, and it appears. Hit their hand. I'm gonna say their hand because Liara is a soul, and then pulls it back. This is cool, right?
I mean, yes, I can do that. He will do the exact same thing.
Yeah, but you don't disappear when you get near light.
Yes, I do.
Reappear, or I don't know what's going on. It's like I'm a chameleon. Is this normal for dwarves?
No, but if you don't drink something in a couple of hours, you'll be completely useless.
Don't worry, I have Coke. I'll just do that instead.
I think maybe let's get you some food first, and also a new body.
What? No, this body's perfect. I might not even think the body Ares owes me.
Sure, let's get you some coffee. Come on.
If you don't give her some alcohol, she will be completely useless in just a couple of hours.
All my booze is blood.
I mean, it works.
And when Liara walks into the light, there's just a naked dwarf.
I did not need to see that.
What's his con mod? His con mod's like 3, right?
He had a 14, I think. Yeah, 14.
Okay, so a
16,
decently
16,
naked
16.
dwarf. 16. Oh yeah, an impressively naked dwarf.
Maybe let's not leave first. Let's put some clothes on first, and then we'll get you
I couldn't
outside.
see my body. You can't go back in there. I'll disappear.
I'll go see what everyone else is up to, like the ones that are not on the.
Oh yeah, Earl just joined you upstairs.
No, I meant like where Liara and
Casimir?
Casimir are.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so you walk down and you just see an impressively naked dwarf, Liara, and Casimir.
Okay. So, what's
This is
happening with
not
that
what it looks.
dude dwarf?
What'd you say?
No, I'm sure you were just trying to sell him coke. But
You got coke? Oh wait, that's my new voice. Yeah, you got coke?
is coke magical?
What?
Technically,
I'm thinking away.
yes. Yes, technically, cocaine is magical.
It is when you're on it.
So I can't.
So
I can't make it real.
that is correct. The cocaine that they are making magically gives you the benefits of the haste spell.
Okay, but if I would do the normal one that doesn't give haste.
Oh, just coke? I mean, sure.
Yeah.
And Joey's that's crack.
No, if anything, that's haste with expeditious retreat.
Yeah, but why are you naked, Lara?
This is her bedroom.
I think
I guess.
I think I'm half ghost. I'm not sure. It's actually really cool. It's like I'm a changeling. Maybe it is a changeling. I'm gonna imagine being.
Is it-
someone else.
Is the dwarf magic jar thing is still in here?
Yeah.
I'm asking him if he's still in here.
Oh, yep, I'm in here.
So what's happening with her, him, whatever?
Oh, I don't fucking know. They just keep disappearing and shit, and then they're really impressed with themselves. I will say, though, in all seriousness, you need to give that body some alcohol within the hour, or it
Okay.
will be useless.
That's...
Okay. Liara, are you thirsty?
No, for justice. Are we gonna go see Niera now? I'm ready.
Do you
to fight.
want a coffee?
A coffee?
Uh,
I gotta get the voice right.
want a coffee?
Dwarves don't drink coffee. What do we drink?
Oh, we drink the fuck out of coffee.
We drink hard liquor only.
No, we drink coffee.
No.
How
I've
about
never-
before we get coffee, we get clothes on? Here, put this on. Don't make me put it on you.
Okay.
Put it on yourself.
Put on clothes. I'm just afraid of these newfound powers. What if it gets really dark and I just
You
disappear?
can
forever?
cast magic.
Liara, do you want to
What?
make a bet with me?
What is the bet? What? That's not my voice. What is the bet?
I'll take a gold piece, put it on the table, and I'll use silent image and make 3 shooters appear, and then 3 bonus action. They're real. 3 shooters of Artiker. I bet you can't drink those back to back. For a gold piece. I'm sure you can't.
Drink them all. I mean, that's what she wanted to drink. That's what dwarves drink. Yeah, she'll knock them back.
Okay, and it goes down smooth as tea. Mm. And you know what? That headache that was cresting to the front of your mind just magically disappears.
I'll toss you the gold piece. You're welcome, dwarf. And I'll go back up.
I
Do you
mean,
have
it
any
was more.
electrum?
It was more for her benefits than anybody else's, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Is going to be for mine. If she didn't, if her headache didn't disappear, it would be transferred to me, some way or another, by annoyance.
You know what? Fair enough.
I'll go back up.
Alrighty.
Let
We're
me just
starting to-
remove 1 gold piece from my inventory.
I'm starting to regret having some form of empathy here.
This empathy thing sucks.
He doesn't know how to control us properly. He only had it for a brief moment and then disappeared. Now he's been
Mhm.
bombarded in all of people's feelings. Let's. You feel terrible. Let's go.
Oh, are hello? Is this thing? Oh, hello, hello. Everyone can hear me, right? All of
Right.
you?
Yes.
Okay, good.
No.
Wait. Oh, yeah,
Guys.
you're the really exceptionally smart one, aren't you?
Guys, I have a spell. We could just go to her. By her, I mean the narrator, and like right now.
She's already moved us places.
I know, but I mean, I just use a spell to go there.
Okay, there's a lot of you talking. Shut the fuck up. Jeez. Okay, the only people allowed to talk are the ones that are entering into the Vault of Sundered Fate. Okay, good. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Gather round. You've done so well leveling up and getting stronger, but what's the point of power if you don't put it to the test? That's why I made this. My very own super deadly, definitely going to kill you, ultra mega hyper dungeon. I call it the Vault of Sundered Fates. It's an ancient place, older than any of you, older than the stars, even older than me, but of course. Well, okay, maybe not older than... close. It was built by people who thought they could change the future, control destiny, and protect their world forever. But do you know what happens when people try to control what isn't meant to be controlled? That's right.
You?
The universe says no and breaks everything apart. So now it's all in ruins, buried deep underground where only I could have reached it. And lucky you, I dug it up just so you could play in it. Of course, I had to make a few modifications. See, what they originally went to protect this from, oh, so many of you are so much more strong than that. I wanted this to actually test you and your abilities. I enchanted the earth itself. Now, only my creations can control, phase through, or destroy it. No teleporting your way through this place, no cheating, no skipping ahead. You play the game the way I want it played. Now, here's what you're up against. A very long pause happens. Okay, sorry about that. I'm telling each group their individual things. It's whatever. Okay, I'm onto your group now. Hi, Vindir, how are you? You sleep well?
Yeah, better than any other night.
Good. I'm glad. You know, I was originally going to throw dragon at you guys during the night, punishment for my grandfather's tomb, but yeah, I figured you're nice enough. You guys are lucky you have such a smart person with you. Vindir is a great guy to talk to.
I didn't disagree.
Here's... Oh, yeah? What?
Oh, I was gonna tell Elowen it's wild that she likes Vindir more, and you gave her all her powers.
Here...
Because I think even she knows that that's stupid.
Here's the deal. There's a big scary thing waiting for you in the first chamber. Inevitable. You know, those big dumb cosmic judges that think everything has to follow the laws? Boring. This one, it was left behind on this world by the original architects of the vault. They made it so that no one could get past unless they proved they're worthy. And I kept that part. But guess what? Even if you kill it, it just puts itself back together on its next turn. Fun, right? You'll have to figure out what it wants. Maybe a deal, maybe an answer, maybe a sacrifice. Before it decides you're allowed to move on. Otherwise, it just keeps smashing you forever. Yay!
Wait, Niera, how would an inevitable feel about you, seeing as you kind of broke and changed the laws of magic?
Oh, they already sent 4 at me.
Cool. Good to know.
That means I have 4 more.
I have another question.
Yeah.
What's a term?
What's a turn?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys see the world differently, don't you? Anyways, I wouldn't worry your pretty little heads about that.
And there's a pool of treasure at the end, I guess.
Well, you get the greatest treasure of all, stopping me and stopping the destruction of this entire plane of existence.
Could it be something more worthwhile?
Yeah.
Well, I asked Vindir what he wanted, but he didn't say anything.
Does my amulet
He's a priest.
comes with the win?
Oh, God, you really want that stupid amulet back, don't you? Know, I'm still using... Yes, if you somehow kill me, you can take the amulet. But you don't get it just for winning at the end. I made it so you guys could actually possibly win. You don't have to kill me to win. You can win a different way. I figured that's nicer, you know?
You guys want to just skip to the part of killing her now, or are we going to go through this torture chamber?
Oh, did I not mention that I picked up Conoloths?
What?
I picked up Conoloths.
What's that?
Why?
So that
Why
you
do you
guys
hate me
couldn't
like
magically teleport just to me.
Yes, but why do you hate me like this?
What do you mean? Oh, I have the Conoloths. Not everywhere in the dungeon. I did trace the walls with the energies of them, though, so you're not able to just skip through it teleporting. You can do it inside of certain chambers, but there's one of them you can't.
This feels targeted.
It
I
does.
remember this.
It's at all of you, yeah.
You guys want to just go to heaven and take the long walk?
We can't. We're trapped on this plane for now. And no, heaven sucks.
It did kind
They
of.
all hate me there.
Do you guys want to hear about the second trial, or do you not care and just want to
Yes,
be
we
surprised?
do.
Okay.
No, I would like to
I'm
hear
very
that.
surprised at this point.
So the second trial is called the Gilded Lotus Chamber. This is where the original creators of the vault used to meet and share their knowledge, all under the golden glow of the Gilded Lotus. It was a test of wisdom and loyalty. Each of them had to share a truth, no matter how painful, and if they lied or refused, well, let's just say the Lotus knew. Now you get to play the same game. Some of you will have to prove your trust and speak your truths to the Lotus. But while you're doing that, the rest of your friends will be taking a stroll through a hallway of 1,000 blades. Sharp, pointy, stabby, and relentless. No stopping, no flying, no cheating. Just running for your lives while getting sliced up. If your friends don't complete their task in time, the blades get faster. The third trial is the Dial of the Stars. This one's a puzzle. I love puzzles! This chamber is where ancient diviners used to set a massive celestial dial to view the sky of any point in history. Want to know what the stars looked like when a king was born or when the world ended? Just turn the dial. But here's the catch. The room starts flooding as soon as you enter, and you have to figure out exactly which sky you need to match. 3 of you will have to turn the dial. It's huge and super heavy, so it takes teamwork. And 1 of you will have to figure out what the correct star alignment is before you all drown. I can already hear you panicking. It's so cute. Oh, and I should probably mention the other part. Because your group is bigger than 4, I have to split you up.
Wah, wah.
See,
Yeah.
this feels like a lot of targeted rules.
Kaz, me and
Specifically
you.
for us.
Well, so, listen. I was making it differently, and then Vindir told me no Fae. So I had to change a lot of it last minute, okay?
Okay, well, if you're having to... I don't like the idea of splitting up. What do you mean by splitting up?
Oh, I'm just putting and, what's-his-face? Bulkhead together, and the 4 of you are going together.
Will they be safe?
None of you are safe, silly.
Okay. I believe in you too. Since
So-
you're making a few stipulations for us, could we ask for something in exchange?
I'm getting to
balance it.
that. Jeez.
This would be a beforehand thing, but sure.
Oh, you want a reward before? What do you want? Did you not get all the loot from the questmaster?
This is not a reward as such. Something to, allow us to do this in the best.
Oh. Persuasion roll.
I have advantage on this.
Okay, good. I'll hear your request, but it doesn't mean I'll give it to you.
Could you provide us with the body of Eddie's champion?
No! You know, Liara's been talking and thinking and dreaming about that thing. You really do have a problem, by the way. You should probably seek some, like, psychiatric help or something. Anyway, she's been doing that so much I became curious and I looked into it. And everything I found out about that individual, they're really, truly a hero. If it wasn't for them, then Gemin and Annie would have taken over your entire realm. And then they would have been thwarted immediately by Leo. And the world would have just ran itself into a regime led by Leo and nothing else so much sooner. No one would have been able to oppose him.
That sounds truly
Yeah.
terrible. And I'm so sad that would have happened. Then, to make sure that they're respected properly, could you give us someone equivalent to them?
Well, I'm kind of owed that body, but I don't really need it anymore. I really like this dwarf body. Plus, it has chameleon effects.
You just want me to create you a body to just toss at you and give to you?
Yes, please.
All right, if I'm being honest with you, I haven't really figured out humanoid transmutation yet. There's a component to soul crafting and construction that I haven't been able to specifically pinpoint.
It doesn't need a soul.
Oh, you just literally need the meat.
I just need a vessel.
Oh.
If you have a changeling, that would be cool. I always wanted to get one of those. Plus, they're worth a lot of money on Zodiac if I give them my art.
What?
Yeah, there was a big crusade killing all of them. It was actually kind of crazy.
Okay.
See, if you want less of this, that is why we need this body.
I will make
Then
you a
this the-
deal.
This dwarf can go back.
I will make
There's
you
a
all
half-naked dwarf.
a deal. Because honestly, Liara, I liked you at first, but it seems like you really don't like me for some reason.
Oh, is it because you're destroying the magic in the universe and fundamentally everything we've known? That might be a reason.
Is that a reason to hate somebody?
Yes.
It's not like I turned your destinies and everything else into a blender to be thrown into oblivion.
You did mine.
You
No.
kind of did.
No, I didn't. Your destinies
I
are
think-
completely yours.
I can't even read my old spell book.
To be fair, I looked a little bit at your mind. You could barely read.
Yes. I had to touch the letters, but that's not the point.
All right, I'll make you a deal. I will give you a body, not a fucking changeling. Oh, those things are so annoying. But on one condition. Every time Liara says my name or refers to me, one of you three has to punch her in the face.
Deal.
Casimir.
Can I take the punches instead?
No,
I'll take
one of you at random, whoever's closest, has to punch her in the face.
I'll take the deal, but it has to be Ares' body. The Ares body.
No, I
I mean,
can't-
I'm getting it anyways.
I told you I'm not making that one.
One of equivalency to that body.
I can't make something equivalent to that.
Can't even do face shit yet, so that's why.
Well, no, that thing had a very unique property. Tieflings are difficult. What race do you want?
I don't know. I've always been humans and elves. I've only been those, and now a dwarf, and ooh,
No hooves.
no hooves. Yeah,
All right,
or scales.
so not a
fur.
centaur.
No fur.
You
No
probably want to avoid the fey races.
Yeah, nothing fey. Okay. So, oh, what about the tricksters? The gnomes?
Tricksters?
Do you want to be a gnome?
A gnome.
Yeah.
I need something that will even. I know what I want to be. I read about it once. They're like tabaxi but bigger. It's what I actually imagine a bugbear would probably be like. She's gonna say a leonin.
Fuck. Man.
That's a furry.
Oh, God, I wish Erg was here because we're like, oh, finally get a real bugbear in the party, not just a fucking cat.
Oh no, I'm not bringing Theros into this game. Fuck that. No, Theros is a
No.
fuck no.
Oh no. Okay. I don't know. Liara. Here, just clone. She's gonna pull out the wing of that ASMR that she cut off. Just clone this.
But that's not a humanoid body. You wouldn't be able to take it on as your vessel.
Yes, I would. It's a humanoid body.
No, what?
Yeah, Tiefling's a humanoid body, but an ASMR isn't.
Oh, that's
Come
an
on, Mira. Get it
ASMR.
together.
Which ASMR? So I remember.
It was in the dungeon. It was the strongest look. It was the beefiest and strongest looking one. We found it dead in the mines.
Oh, that guy. Okay. Okay, so you just want me to recreate the body of that person?
Maybe make them, resilient. It is like I was asking for a champion, and now you're giving me it.
I told
Ancient.
you I can't make those
I'm-
ones.
Exactly, that's why I'm saying compromise with me. You can give me that, but I don't know what this will be. She picked that up from somewhere.
All right,
Found it
fine.
in a cave on the ground.
Exactly, that could be anything.
By the way, Leah,
Yeah.
how would you like to trade your current jar for one shaped like a dick or something?
You mean my old jar? You know what? Yeah, screw the wish. We already have the body, Casimir. Let's just get our old jar back.
No, Elowen made you a job.
Yeah,
And it looks almost identical to the dick jar.
yeah, but made out of gold.
Well, I mean, how much is it worth? It has to be worth a certain amount. If it's gold,
540.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. I mean, more jars the merrier. In fact, I for some reason she's gonna open up her spell book. One of the pages that isn't magic that I used to have had a whole thing of jars, and they were all shaped differently. If you want to make all of those later, but I don't know why I even wrote that in there. And every time I try to read it, my nose bleeds.
Okay, I found the stats for that ASMR. Yeah, I could make that ASMR for you. That shouldn't be that big of an issue.
Was it a he or a she? I couldn't tell. It was mostly burned.
Are you asking based upon biological standing or based upon cultural understanding?
Biological standing.
Biological standing, they did have a phallus.
Okay.
Boy. Wait, that's not how I talk. Why have I been talking like that?
Let me
Okay.
think of the Santa on in Doctor Who. They don't know what the boy or girl is.
Okay. So you want me to create that one?
Might as well. I guess I can't stay in this dwarf form. I've been going a little bad with power.
Give me back my fucking body then.
Actually, he made a second vase. So now we have 3 vases, and we have you. Or you wouldn't happen to have magic powers, would you? Because I'm making a team of magicians.
I'm a fucking miner.
Wait, you're
that's how
below
old-
you're below 18?
Holy shit, these people. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Vindir's the only intelligent one among them.
Okay, Mira, it's a joke. If you can't, her voice keeps changing.
She's not wise enough to get the jokes, guys. That's why I've been trying to tell her, but she doesn't get it.
Wow.
No, she does
8
not
years.
comprehend the intelligent difference between Elowin, Liara, and Vindir. His wisdom she just views as leagues above you guys.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
so I think I have it. All right.
Thank you. And then the dwarf can go with Bulkhead and Earth.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Wait, I'm not going the fuck in
Dwarf
there.
can
Nope,
go
too
in.
bad. You're going in. I didn't say I was going. You're going in. Oh, fuck me.
And we'll take Gary. We'll take Barry.
No, there's only 4 of you.
Barry comes everywhere with me.
Well, Barry's going with the others.
No, Barry's in a jar. He can't go with. I need that jar.
No. Too bad. The rule of 4s. Don't worry about it, Casimir. We'll be 5.
Didn't hear anything.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
All right. Here's the body.
Had to get out of the dwarf.
Oh,
And get the
easy.
dwarf going, so I was like, this seems like a good way.
I kind of
She's
just
having to take something from us, make a compromise.
Liara's gonna cough, and the dwarf body's gonna go limp.
I thought I'd give it a shot for the champion.
Okay.
See if we
So-
can spite Ares.
You all watch as a naked Aasimar body appears in front of you, lying on the ground. The eyes are wide open, the tongue looks to be getting swallowed by it as you speak, and it seems to be breathing, but there is no signs of life behind the eyes. It is the single most disturbing thing you have ever seen before, Vindir. It is 6'6", 90 years old, out of 160-ish, has an 18 strength, 16 dex, and a 16 con, and all of the updated 2024 Aasimar abilities.
Okay, yeah, Liara's gonna cough, and then the dwarf body goes limp, and the Aasimar body starts moving, and the dwarf can go back into its old body.
Oh, thank the fucking god. You know, you should really thank her for making this for you.
Can we get some clothes? Is that too much to ask for?
You didn't ask for clothes. Seriously, Liara, you should thank her.
What?
You should thank her.
Who's Liara?
Oh, the stupid bitch. Fuck it. He starts walking away. I'm so done with all of you. That is, ugh. Kidnapping.
I'll give the dwarf a tankard of ale.
That is, ooh,
I think you
thank you.
need to drink it within a minute though.
Remember our deal. Whoever's closest to her, every time she mentions me
Yes.
or refers to me.
Yes.
Right.
So you're using the gold jar now?
I'm not using it. What jar are you talking about?
Do I sense magic in the gold jar?
She didn't have to use a jar anymore. She's not holding a soul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She
I'll
just walked.
I'll take the quest giver's jar and very carefully put it in the portable hole.
Okay.
The urn has
Yes.
Barry's soul in it.
But
Yeah, that'll be their problem eventually.
Okay.
Okay, so now can I continue about the rooms, or are you guys still talking?
of course,
Okay.
you may.
And I'm so excited. You guys are going to die so many times, but it's okay. You have your cleric. He'll be able to save you probably. But if you do somehow win and make your way through all of this and meet me at the end, then you'll have proof that you're ready for something truly special, something really fun. You will prove to get to fight me. Oh, I've been learning all of the rules of how to fight people with magic and stuff. You know, magic's like really broken and obnoxious, right? Like it's really stupid.
Yes.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. And of course, there will be a reward at the end. The first of which is going to be riches. You see, underneath the crust of this realm, there was roughly about 6 miles that were never really explored. So I decided to trace through there and pick out all the valuables. You can either choose all of the gems within that 6-mile radius or all of the gold from that 6-mile radius. In addition to that, I created a perfect broomstone. Yeah, I was curious if I could, honestly, and I could. So I don't really need it. I figured somebody else could use it. Alrighty, everybody. She drops you down, or you see the boat begin tilting downwards where the entrance to this dungeon resides. Best of luck and happy travels, everyone. And we're going to go ahead and go on break, people. We'll be right back. back, everybody. So, where last we left off, the party had ventured down their ship, came over to the large and luxurious mountain. And were alerted to all of the various different trials you are going to have to engage with here. As you venture forth towards the entrance, you see this large double doors in front of you that has embroidered into it valiant, large, beautiful unicorns whose horns cross at the top and whose hooves create the doorknobs to turn and open it up. Liara, despite all of your hatred towards Nira Devu, she has incredible taste in decor.
I will be taking these doors to the Nightwing Lair,
Oh, God.
What is a Nightwing lair?
my home.
I have many questions. Let's get this over with.
All right. Go ahead and open up that door.
Going the door open.
Go ahead. You guys can open that door.
Well,
That's right there.
I'll open the door.
Do it. Click the button. It opens it. I'm not.
Oh, we can't
is there
really see a button.
We can't really see it because it's all blacked out.
Yeah, I see it now. Here you go. I think. There it goes.
Okay.
Oh, that it was half hidden in the fog of war, so
Ah.
it just looked
okay,
like
okay.
a part of the actual story.
Okay, my bad. I thought you guys were staring at the door going, I open you. Like, no, that's the point of these maps. You can open them. So, stepping inside, the moment you open this place up, you can smell the stench of mildew that is deeply rooted and seated within this ancient location. Vindir, fully aware that this place is as old as she said, claiming that she is grabbing things that are true, are historical, just not fey, and bringing them forth for everybody to engage with. As you begin marching your way through, Casimir, you stop right here as you look forward, and you notice arcane glyphs on either side of this door that has massive adamantian chains over it. All of you heard the word I used there, right? The metal that can't be broken.
I can break that.
I'd love to see you try.
The metal that can't be broken.
I can break that.
Maybe
More
you're
of
good.
I can change this to more of my
Wow.
special metal, and I'm gonna pull out the.
Well, it's all the way over
dwarf
here.
tool. We can change this into something stronger.
You know, adamantian is resistant to all magical effects, right?
I am magic.
It's not resistant to fist.
No, it specifically is bludgeoning and everything else. Just
You guys want me to turn it into dwarfen steel?
Oh, Liar, do you have a new token yet or not?
I'm making one now, actually.
Okay.
Do any of you understand the scribbles? There's arcane glyphs in here.
If only there was people who understood arcane.
Smart people.
Yes,
I guess
smart
I can
people.
do a arcane check.
Well, once you get fully inside of the room.
Sorry, I was looking at other things. Yeah, Liara will do an Arcana check.
And I'll
Alright.
check out the statue. if I can.
As all of you step inside of the chamber, you hear the door behind you close, and Vindir, you hear chains wrapping around it. You're willing to bet that those chains are probably adamantian. You see the statue begins glowing brightly before you, as so do the glyphs in the air. Remembering what she told you, you all watch as the inevitable guardian steps out from the statue, looks over at the wall, looks directly at you, Casimir. What is the answer?
He's just gonna look at the other ones like, read it.
Okay, yeah, I'll read it.
Okay, well, since none of you gave it an answer within 6 seconds,
Oh,
initiative time. Yeah, you don't know the answer, so it just... Yeah. We're missing Elowin. Nope, Elowin, Casimir, Vindir, Liara. Oh, hey, you all are going before it anyways. So, we're in initiative, everybody. The inevitable guardian is attacking you all. It is going to continue to attack all of you the entire time that you are in here. And during this time, you all, as a party, have to either defend yourself against it or try to discern what the fuck these glyphs mean and what the answer to the puzzle is.
I did not gonna check.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
So, the way new initiative works is when people take an action to do something, if there is the potential of a fight, the fight starts right at that point.
Okay.
If surprise would apply, surprise applies. But because it asked for an answer, you spent 6 seconds thinking, and now it's coming to start swinging. So, Liara, what would you like to do?
Lyra's gonna look down at the glyphs and then look up. Love. Love is the answer. And then she's gonna...
Okay,
read the
it will
glyphs.
use one of its legendary actions to attack you with the Unearing Slam.
It's dark in here, right?
It doesn't matter. Oh, I don't know why it rolled.
It missed.
No, it didn't. Maroots don't miss.
Too late, it just did.
Let me read that.
It just missed. It just missed Liara.
Aaron needs to work on that magic of hers.
No, that... Okay, so it's programmed weirdly with the new sheet, because in the new sheet, everything rolls to hit. It doesn't roll to hit. Unearing Slam just hits. That is going to be 60 points of force damage. Wrong answer. And you were pushed 5 feet away from the Maroot.
Okay, I'm just gonna look at the glyphs and get it.
All right, use your action to roll me an Arcana check. This is one of 3 checks that you are going to have to make.
I'll say I have the first part. I have the first part.
Well, you have to roll. Okay.
34.
Yeah. Okay. The first one, the first section of glyphs, when you read through them trying to discern what the answer to this, you learn what the question is. Liara, the question is, what does time need to progress? That is the first of 3 successful checks that we need, everybody.
The question is, what does time need to progress? She'll slink into the shadow. Oh wait, it was dark. It's dark in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let's have that 60 to 30.
Yeah. Elowin, you are next.
I'll check the second part.
What?
Sorry. I'll check the second part.
Okay.
Second part of the...
The second part is history check.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is a failure. So,
damn.
yeah, as you begin trying to read through, trying to piece together what all of these glyphs translate to, and just everything. This is a Maroot. You know what Maroots are. They're inevitables. They are terrifying. It's a lot of pressure. And also, you probably have all the time in the world. All right, so that was your action. Anything else, Elowin?
The answer is time.
Wrong answer. It is going to use its legendary reaction in order to... Oh, wait, you're too far away to get punched. That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Blazing Edict. Everything in a 60-foot cone, that's all of y'all, or sorry, cube, must give me a DC 20 wisdom saving throw or be stunned until the end of the Marut's next turn.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, and the other thing is you take 45 radiant damage. Save or fail, you take 45 radiant damage. Inevitables.
If it was a punch, I could have evaded it with my ability.
What does your ability specifically state?
Let me just check my sheet and show it. Never mind, because it needs to be an attack roll,
Yeah,
and it doesn't roll.
Yeah. The way it's macroed on the sheet rolled, but it doesn't roll. It just deals the
Okay,
60.
never mind.
Now, the other thing is if you were within 5 feet, it just would have punched you instead of stunning Vindir and Liara.
Oops.
Hey, you guys are learning the mechanics.
Yeah.
All right, Elowin, that your turn?
Yes.
Casimir.
Can I... There's chains on the wall, isn't there?
There's chains over the door over here. Adamantian chain.
Can I try to use the chains to restrain this thing's arms?
If the chains were loose enough, you could, if the door was open. The chains are wrapped around the door, keeping it sealed, so the door won't open.
And there's none just dangling around or on all our walls.
No, they're coming from the walls themselves, like through portholes.
And this thing's just going to infinitely respawn and regenerate. That's what we got told, wasn't it?
Yeah, it takes a full round to do so, so you would stun it for a turn, pretty much, if you take it out.
Yeah, so there's nothing I can do.
You can do a history check to try to...
Sure, I'll try that.
I mean, you could try. Or you could try to do something else.
Hitting it is pointless. I can't defend against it. Dodging wouldn't do much. Oh, yeah, so I'll try the history.
Okay. You don't even know what the fuck the words mean.
Yeah, I failed. Yeah, it's me. I'll try and just draw its attention.
All right. How?
Just be in its face. I'll jump on top of it.
You jump on top of the eyeball.
Just stomp on it, just intentionally, just aggravating it.
All right, Vindir.
Until the end of its next turn.
All right, the inevitable.
I can't do anything, right? There's no actions.
You are stunned. Stunned means the only thing you can do is... No, that's it. You're just stunned.
Okay, I was to make sure I couldn't see or something.
All right, let me roll a d6 to see if it recharges this ability or not. It does not. Awesome. So guessing from further away means it just punches whoever's closest to it then. All right. Casimir, it is going to use its 2 attacks to slam into you. That'll be 60 force, 60 force.
Disarm?
We've talked about this. You can't disarm arms without killing.
Is it a weapon?
No, it's its body.
It's a construct, sure.
It's its body. It's
I got hit.
alrighty. Intruders will be eviscerated. Liara, stunned until the end of this turn, until the end of his next turn, correct?
Yeah, but that was his next turn. That was his turn.
Yeah, so
know.
you're good now.
Okay. You just got on the bad end of the initiative order.
Well,
okay.
because I changed it so it gets to do that as part of you answering the question wrong, it's supposed to do that on its turn typically, so.
Okay, yeah, Liara will look at the second part.
Alright, history check.
Hell yeah.
25. The
What's
air...
in that 20?
No, you have a D1 added in there for some reason.
Oh yeah, the curse. Never mind.
Regardless, a 25 is a success. Woo! 25. So, as you begin looking through, moving around the Guardian to get a better point of view, I do need to move you so you can see. It would look like the point in time that they were discerning the divine here was also the point in time that time had begun. Year 0, technically. Whatever you're looking for, the answer is within year 0 somewhere.
This question was when? During year 0. So this was the beginning of time. They're asking the point of time at the beginning of time.
What does time need
after
to
time.
progress? Wonderful song. Are you guessing?
No, because we don't have the third part, and like this question doesn't really make sense. You could say cooking and be correct. Like there's no answer.
Welcome to riddles. They're stupid and pointless. Alrighty, no guess means nobody gets punched.
Oh,
Wonderful. Elowin.
third part.
Alrighty. The third part is going to be a religion check.
30.
Dirty 30. As you begin
Yes.
looking it over, Elowin,
Yes.
the law of time was created in order to protect the universe from something that was all-consuming. The thing, what does time need to progress? The answer is the god of time. You just need to recall its name, Elowin.
So that would be the Greek god, I guess.
No, our god of time in our universe that the
Yeah.
party has discussed with you numerous times. Don't type it the fuck out, Wyatt. They need to figure it out because their character doesn't know. Okay, that's fair. That's not metagaming. Thank you. Making sure you didn't just give them the answer.
Like, because I've been repeating everything I've been saying, it kind of makes sense to
Yeah.
tell everyone.
No, that is
No.
perfect. I thought you were going to type the actual name.
I'm not answering you middle thing, but the answer is supposed to be the god of time or something.
Wrong answer. It punches you, Casimir.
Jonas.
I said I wasn't answering him.
Yeah,
I know what you said, but this is what it does.
Yeah.
So, Liara, you say Jonas?
Jonas.
Cronus.
Final answer.
Your answer is accepted. It reverts back to the statuesque form, and you all watch as the chains around the door begin falling on the ground, leaving their portholes on the side, and the door is now unlocked.
So there's adamantium chains on the ground.
There is a total of 120 feet of adamantium chains on the ground.
That are now in my portable hole.
Take out the portable hole.
Yes. Yes.
That is going to
Give
take
me
you a few
one-
minutes to put in there because
Yeah.
you are just.
Yeah. And that answer one of my other questions. Because I can't teleport, I can't say shit or whatever,
Mhm.
but portable holes still work.
Yep.
On that note, I will cast Wish for a simulacrum of myself that will put in the portable hole.
Okay.
That will be
The
for emergency pocket healer.
Where the fuck did you
And
get
then
that mask? Sorry, yeah. Wait, you're adding an emergency pocket healer when the party has a cleric who's 20th level.
Well, when I'm out of spell slot or something,
Okay.
I can take it out.
Okay.
But I don't want two of me at the same time.
Yeah, neither do I. That's your
That-
oh shit
I,
button.
I was just precising that, you know, and its construct don't need to breathe, so just back in the hole.
You know, if you wow, voice. You know, if you use wish like to make something, like not just do the spell but change the spell, like it does like levels of exhaustion and stuff, right? And damage, unless that got changed.
It can duplicate any other spell a level 8 or lower. Is Simulacrum 8th?
7th, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, but still,
Wait,
I'm-
I'm still reading. If you use it this way, you don't need to meet any requirements to cast a spell, including costly components. The spell simply takes effect. Alternatively, you can create one of the following effects of your choice. Create something worth that amount, instant health to up to 20 people, resistance to everybody, spell immunity, roll redo, reshape reality. You may wish for something not included in any of the other effects. If you do so, state your wish to the DM as precisely as possible. The DM has great latitude in ruling what occurs in such an instance. Let me read Simulacrum real quick.
Just because I thought it would take the time that it takes, but if it doesn't take the time, then
No.
yeah, that's
It doesn't.
It does not
No,
take the
not-
time. It takes it takes wishes casting time to cast a spell of lower level.
Yes.
However, you are not building a construct.
No, it's just that the
Except it is a construct. Its hit points maximum is half as much, and it
Yes.
can't cast this spell.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking it as construct.
Yeah.
And also, if I do anything else than casting a spell 8 or lower, I get the 33% chance of not being able to cast the wish again and all the bad things.
So, other than duplicating another spell weakens you. Yeah, so you duplicated a spell, so that's no problem. You create a pocket you and throw it in the pocket.
Also, a pocket me with no 9th level spell slot.
Yes, and cannot cast Simulacrum.
Indeed.
Okay. So, congrats everybody.
Back in
You
the
opened
hole.
the fucking door.
I will also put throw a pocket bottle of lotion in there because it put the lotion on the skin, or you get the hose again.
Okay. Good.
Sorry, that seemed like really bad at first.
Yeah, I thought you were telling the Simulacrum to jerk off, but yeah, that's better.
No, it was just the whole made me think of a well.
I got it. Alrighty, guys.
And Kaz is just going to take one of the links of adamantium and then just try to break it.
Aw. Sure. Roll me a athletics check. No, 24 doesn't break it. You
And
could
that's a 9.
feasibly break it.
Gonna try again
Feasibly.
with more oomph.
Sure.
Don't waste your time on it, brother. Our focus should be the little
You-
girl.
You distracted me. It just slipped. I just.
You dislocated your
that
thumb.
nearly
How
took-
did you
that nearly
dislocate
took
your
off a
thumb?
finger.
By breaking.
Ow!
It's okay.
Somebody with medicine proficiency want to fix that for him?
Yeah.
I'll fix it. I think it's funny.
Someone snap this back in place.
15.
15. Oh, it hurts like a son bitch, Casimir.
Motherfucker.
But it is back in place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Eloin nature check?
Oh, the wrong thing. God damn it! Sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was supposed to be medicine, but I clicked. There you go.
Yeah. It's gonna be fine. It's bruised, but given what Casimir just got beaten the fuck out of by, he'll be fine.
Yes.
Take the
India,
chain.
did they set this properly?
Yeah, but they did a really bad job of putting it in place. It's like
Can you s-
they used a sledgehammer for like putting a thumbtack in a drywall.
Why was
Yeah,
she
can
wiggling
you,
it?
refix this?
Was
Because
it
if it
a-
heals
be-
wrongs, that's just more problems for me.
There's gonna be a lot of monsters, meaning there's gonna be a monster mash.
Yeah, I did the best I could. They really fucked it up before I got
Alright.
here.
I'll say this on behalf of everybody on that joke. Boo!
Are they saying boo or boo earns?
I'm saying boo.
And the little moment was saying, I was saying boo worms.
I don't
Ah.
get that one. So,
Okay.
congratulations,
go.
guys. You've opened up the first door. Oh, I'm so proud of you. You know, most people didn't know that. I wanted to know what all of you knew, but I guess now we're learning. Vindir, did you know they were so smart?
Yes.
Wow. What'd you say, Liara?
Your riddle was nothing, child.
Casimir, you're the closest one.
She didn't say her name. You said.
Or
say
refer
her
to
name.
her.
No,
You
it was
s-
never referred to her.
Did
it was
Yes,
go back
it
and watch
was.
it. I specified or referred
Yes.
to her.
Yeah.
Casimir.
That was her name.
Sure. He brings up his fist and taps it against the artist's face.
All right, roll me a sleight
They
of
never
hand check.
said-
Let's see how gentle you can be.
They never specified force.
Of course not. They said punch her in the face.
Exactly, so that's a punch.
Yeah, sleight of hand. Let's see how well you can restrain your punch. Oh, dude, you are so gentle. Just the. Well, that was
There you go,
disappointing.
slugger.
Yeah.
I've done it more than enough.
But if
But
you
also-
rolled too low, you would have fucked Liara up.
And also,
I'll
you're
be
a little
gentle.
bit beaten up.
I'm fine. The darkness will heal me.
Oh my goodness.
That's too much for me. How many minutes did that all take? Joey?
Oh, one.
They said it was going to take a couple to gather all the chain.
Oh, yeah. 3 minutes. Bickering, chain, simulacrum. Yeah,
I'll
3
take
minutes. Yeah. And now for the next room. Do any of you remember what this room was referred to as?
Yes, it was the room of the question, and then the halls of blades. Everyone just be
that's-
honest.
That's
And
not.
when I say be
what-
honest, I mean be honest. Looking at Vindir, be honest with yourself.
All right, I guess you guys don't get a special hint for remembering the name of this chamber.
It's the Gilded Rose.
Wrong.
Whatever.
We don't need your help.
Okay, then I guess you're not going to get my help with it. Anyways, you enter forth into the chamber, everyone. You must now decide, two of you, whom has the greatest amount of trust between each other, and two of you, whom has the least trust between each other. Divide yourselves how you see fit. Also, Casimir, just saw your hit points. Nice.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, I think we're almost halfway there with the partner. We just need to move Elowen up next to me, and we're done.
Oh, right there. Good enough. All right. One person from each group. You'll be running through the Hall of 1,000 Blades. And the other two are going to be those that ask their questions that must be answered honestly.
Which ones are which?
Oh, you decide. Remember, this chamber, nobody can teleport or cheat their way through. You just have to make it to the other side and answer whatever questions are posed to you honestly. However, the questions have to be things you don't already know the answer to. Things you ponder. Things that really matter to you.
So only one side has to answer the questions?
The two that stay ask the questions. The two runners answer.
Oh. Okay.
We'll run.
Yeah. I
No,
think
it's
we'll
one
run.
person from each group is a runner. One person from each group is a questioner.
Oh, look,
I'll
I'm
run.
tired. I'll run.
Oh.
I'll run. You stay
All right.
here. I'll
I'll
run.
run.
You just got a new body. You don't yet know that body yet. You stay
I-
here. I'll run. You
If
ask
it's
the
dark,
question.
I'll be fine.
You stay. You're staying here.
Just gonna look at Elowen. I'll run. You can ask the questions.
Okay.
All right. Well then, question askers, please step further into the chamber on these pedestals. The two of you step, and then the door over here opens.
I can
Okay.
run.
Well, Casimir, that's a lot of trust you have for her. What if she asked that question?
Yeah, don't you think I know that?
Now keep in mind, whatever you ask, you can't already know the answer for, and it has to be something you deeply desire to know. So, Vindir, go ahead, get in there.
Mike, I'm trying to get my computer's
Oh, here, I'll move you in.
using something that's 15 years old. There we go.
So, the door before you unlocks and opens. As the two of you peer through the long hall, you see all of these blades begin striking in and out at different elevations and different rhythms and patterns. The door out is on the other side. The two of you have to make it there regardless. And we're just going to use the same initiative tracker. Now, Elowen, ask a question that you profoundly need the answer to, that you believe he has, that you don't already know.
Liara would be first. I had to make a new token.
Oh, put yourself on the tracker again, please.
Do I need to reroll my? No, I don't need to reroll my any.
Nope.
Okay.
We're maintaining the same as previously. You
Okay.
guys all rolled really well. You probably want to keep maintaining it.
Mhm.
So, Liara.
A question she wants to know.
A question she has a deep desire to know the answer to that she doesn't already know. Something that she has wanted to know.
So, Kaz, you always told me that I had a child at one point, but I never really believed you. And then you said I blew up a city because of this child. Did you actually like the child? Because it sounds like I really would not have liked this child, but you must have really liked this child because it sounds more like you in some cases. Because you said it was a little destructive and like fire. You must. What did you think of this child? Because apparently I loved it. Because I am the knight.
Alrighty, Casimir. As soon as the question is posed to you, you watch as a massive fucking wall of lava begins pouring out behind you. And on your turn only you can reply. Elowin, you may pose your question to Vendir.
Vindir, I know you seem to be the wisest of the group, and I've done some not so wise decision lately, aka lending a simulacrum to a child, which happened to do all this bullshit. What, in your opinion, would I need to do to redeem myself?
Ooh. That is a great question. Casimir, you have to reach the end of the hall in order to answer.
I'll run.
Alrighty. Stop right here, spending your movement when you do. I need you to give me your first dexterity saving throw. $11. That is going to be 5 points of piercing damage as one of the swords slices right in front of you and slams and pushes you back. You're going to have to try to get past that point again. Keep in mind the amount of feet that you spend each time you try this. So that was 15 to get there. You were pushed back, but that's not spent movement. Now you step up. That's another 5.
Yep.
Dex save. 14. That'll be another 5. And you were pushed back yet again.
So that's 20 feet so far. Try again.
Yep. So 10 damage so far as well. Dex save.
It's half because of resistance.
Yeah. So 2,
So
and then...
it's 4, yeah.
19. This time, as it goes to strike towards you, you manage to tumble roll over top of it and stand right here. As you notice, these ones begin making scissoring in different directions, horizontally, vertically, and diagonally. You have to give me another dexterity saving throw as you spend an extra 5 feet to get to this point.
Question, can I try to break them?
You could use your action to try to break one, yes.
Do I need my action to answer the question?
You do, yes.
I'll try the dex save.
All right.
Well,
You are shoved back yet again, and this point of it, that is going to be 8 points of slashing damage. Half down to 4 still. Then you can spend another 5 to step up again. How much feet is that again?
I was just about to ask you that question. So I think that was 25 before. Then I moved 5 forward.
10 forward.
10 forward.
So that'd be 35 knockback. You need 40 to try again.
I've got 45.
Yeah, so you can make 2 more attempts with just base movement. Ooh, another 8.
Rolling great.
I know, right? Action Coke. You have 1 more attempt in you, Casimir. You make it the fuck past it. However, now you're at the intersection of this large one, which is wildly spinning in circles. Oh, yeah, that one's going to suck a lot more. So that's all your movement. What would you like to do with your action?
I will expend an adrenaline surge to double my movement.
Ooh.
And get a very nice roll on those 10 hit points.
Nice!
So I've got another 45 feet. So another dex save?
That is correct. And just so you're aware, the DC is harder and harder as you get further and further through.
I assumed. I've
Yeah.
just been rolling terribly.
I know, yeah. You are reasonably good at this. Hey! At this point, it's spinning, but it's at a consistent rate. As it goes down, you're already leaping and just narrowly trim a little bit of your hair off as you dive over into this corner. And you see 3 question marks attached to this door.
That's oh, I think that's up. The question was about the child. No, I did not care for the child. I had no interest in the child, and I didn't particularly like them. I thought they were a bad influence for you. You cared for them. I did not.
Now, Liara, Insight. Casimir, Persuasion. You guys need a combined total of 30 to succeed.
I have advantage on this.
Yes, you do.
I mean, wouldn't I just trust them? Okay.
Liara,
Not that
think
it
back,
matters.
not last session, but the few previous ones, to how many times you've had questions rise up.
Yeah, I understand that, but like in this instance, like he's dying if he doesn't answer the question. Like,
I mean, he's dying. It's the mechanic of the dungeon to make it more engaging. I'm sorry you have to roll, but yeah, that's
yeah. I don't
21.
have insight, so I don't think we're ever gonna beat a 30.
To be fair, he is slightly withholding some information about that.
Yeah. Something's off about that answer. Liara, something feels off about that answer. Like,
So the rose is telling me you lied.
all right, Vindir, you're up next. Are you ready, Vindir?
Yeah. All right. Here's 5.
Yep.
Okay.
Right here is where you have to start.
Yep. 5 more.
Yep.
Oh.
One more step. That'll be 15. And deck save.
Yeah.
Hey, you succeeded on the first one.
All right.
As you...
Here's
Yeah, 20. 25 right here is your next one where it gets slightly harder.
Okay.
This would have been so much easier if was here, just so you guys know. 5. Ooh, you got knocked back 5 more feet. And 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay. That's what? 5, 10, 15, 20. So I can try one more time.
Yes, yes.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, forced movement doesn't count against you. That's another 8 slashing.
Alright.
So yeah, you moved 5, 20, 25. You have one more attempt.
Oh, okay. Dex.
Hey, you made it through that part. However, that's all your base movement, and the last one is the big spinning like blender one, which looks like the hardest one to dodge.
And I need to use my action to answer the question.
Correct.
Well, I'm not going to be able to answer the question regardless right now, so we'll just go ahead and action dash, and I will try to get through the spinning grates.
Go
Hope
for
for the best.
One more deck save for you. That'll be
Maybe.
10 slashing damage. And that's 10 feet attempted, and then 5 feet attempted, and then you're back.
Alright, try again.
Oh, another 10.
That's 20. And another one. 14.
Oh, you almost had it there. You felt like you had it there. That's another 10, 30 damage.
Yep. That's it, right?
Yeah, 10, 20, 30, 3 attempts. Yeah. Liara, before your turn, you do notice that the lotus table begins to glow red, and you hear Nira's voice speak out. Oh, the table doesn't believe anything. It just connects to you since you're sitting on the podium. What's wrong with the answer? You should know. You're the one that trusts him. Casimir, what aren't you telling her?
Yeah, the
Liara, your
table's
turn.
broken, Kaz. I don't know what's going on. Mira just came and let me know that the table was broken. Oh,
Try a
Ellen, you're
different
gonna punch me.
question.
Yeah, try it. You can try a different question, so long as it meets the criteria
Something I need to know.
that you desire to know.
Ooh. How did I lose my memories? Actually, no, I don't really care about that. It's probably for the best that I don't know that one. What's gonna happen at my surprise birthday party?
Oh, that's so much worse. Oh. Elowen, Vindir hasn't tried to answer yet, but by the sounds of him going, shit, fuck, damn, shit, over and over again, it sounds like he's not having an easy time doing this. Is there anything you would like to do, or a different question you would like to ask? Anything at all?
No. Can I do an Arcana check on this room?
Sure.
What do you?
So, you were fully... Oh, that's a low roll for you, but still good enough.
Yeah.
You were fully aware of the spell Zone of Truth. This seems to have criteria that is well suited towards that spell without taking away the agency of the individual who is speaking their truth. The spell Zone of Truth forces you to answer correctly. Whereas whatever is happening in here discerns if what you are questioning or what you are answering with is not truthful. So the chamber seems to be working, as far as you can tell, perfectly as intended. Whatever Casimir said might not have been the truth.
Okay.
Or perhaps not the truth to them. Casimir. Birthday party, eh?
A surprise.
Well, yeah, I think he's right on that. I think he got you on that one.
I'm giving you disadvantage on your persuasion roll. At this point, epic disadvantage. It is actually disadvantage.
I have disadvantage.
It's entirely truthful.
Yeah,
That is
but
truthful.
you
We
know,
are
like...
surprised.
All right, go ahead.
That's
Only have to roll an 8. Oh,
I-
the epic disadvantage.
Hey, that's 3 twos.
Yeah. Liara crit, though.
We are, well, I mean...
Liara, he's hiding something from... He's
What?
fucking hiding something from you.
What kind of surprise?
All right, Vindir, you're up.
All right.
All right, you got this. Fucking 10.
Vindir kept through doesn't get his fucking door open.
Funny thing is, Vindir
could've-
could answer all 3 questions if he was over there.
Did it go through?
I saw 4. I only see 4.
Okay.
12.
thought it'd
That's
be-
another 10.
Damn it. You know what? I'm gonna use my fucking I'm gonna use my recap advantage.
Go for it. Let's fucking go. As you focus slowly, knowing the agency of what is afoot here, you leap and bound, holding your shield in front of you and your sword behind you, as the blades tink tink and send you spiraling and slamming against the door. So you lost 20 hit points from all of this, but hey, you still have
Yep.
your action.
You need to spend your life making up for it by helping people who've been fucked by this magic being switched. Liara, your daughter was an asshole who's a pyromaniac, and your birthday party is a fucking surprise. That's why it's called a surprise birthday party, and I'm in no mood to deal with any more bullshit. Let's get out of here.
All right, so you try answering the first one. Persuasion, Vindir. Eloin insight. Oh, one of the red question marks turns green. But it seems you would have to answer your own questions. Liara.
So I heard Vindir's voice, but it was coming from the other speaker on the table. So it's definitely broken because it's not coming out of all the speakers. um,
Oh God.
This.
I guess I can't ask about my surprise birthday then.
You can
Jesus.
ask any question your heart desires. That's the point
So-
of this.
Was so what? Who was really inviting then when he said he was going to get Sap? I want to know who's on the guest list at least.
All right, Eloin, you have a second question for Vindir, hopefully.
I need 3 questions.
You have one more question. You already asked one. Casimir and Vindir have to collectively answer 3 questions well enough to open the door.
Okay.
But Vindir already answered your first one, luckily.
Mhm.
Now you have to pose your second one.
I didn't think of a question. Oops.
Anything that you
Um,
desire that you think he knows.
How do you make Liara shut up for just a minute?
I feel like you do honestly really desire that question. That answer. I feel... Yeah. Okay, I'll allow that. Okay. Casimir, what was really getting for her surprise birthday?
Or wasn't getting anything for your birthday. He went, became a jungle man, failed terribly, tried to rely on magic, spent multiple days doing the same thing over and over again to ultimately get nothing, and then just asked for sap and then came back.
You're telling me the person with bear in their name couldn't survive in a forest?
He used magic to get through it despite hating magic.
Casimir persuasion. Actually, no, persuasion, Liara, insight.
I'd like to say I'm surprised, but I'm just disappointed.
Ooh.
God. Y'all cannot roll good on these.
I know.
Uh,
Oh, it's going to
He
be
used
very
magic
hard
to
for the
find
two of them.
sap. He used magic to find sap, but he can't use magic to beat a boat.
So he was really not getting anyone for the party and he was looking for Sap for 3 days? What an idiot.
All right, Vindir, your go. How do you get Liara to shut up? Answer honestly.
I'm trying to think if was this Vindir? When you were trapped in the Feywild, Wyatt, was it Owen that was around or was it Vindir?
Owen.
Okay, so I don't know that one then.
Glacies saw his weapon. Joey made it a point to talk about guns to Glacies.
You know, when her mom showed up once, she stopped talking for like 5 minutes to listen.
I need to meet this lady.
Persuasion and insight.
Mom's a bitch.
The question mark goes red.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Eloin single-handedly.
Oh, I thought mine went through.
Oh, you can
There it
roll.
goes.
Let's see how... Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. It's okay. You two are the perfect duo to be carrying this.
I also thought it was going to be easier for them two than it was going to be for me and Eloin.
It's just the insight checks. Like, Liara's never going to get high insight, and I don't think...
And I have a +0 to persuasion, but I have
Yeah.
advantage on it.
+2 and +0 is hard to get over 30.
You're so empathetic.
So
Alrighty.
much.
At the start of the round, Liara, you hear a shifting in the chamber where all of them are at. Casimir and Vindir, the blades all stick straight out, and now they begin rotating in circles and going along horizontally the walls as the two of you are standing there. You're going to have to live through that Resident Evil scene. The first movie.
Ooh.
Yeah, with the lasers, but it's just swords. So, all of these are starting. Liara, new question.
Well, I guess I can't ask about my surprise party. And was actually getting sap. That's wild.
He was failing at getting sap. That's the hard part.
I wish I could ask Vindir questions. I had a question about what. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Never really had too many things I really wondered about. I know so much about you, but you know what I don't know? Why didn't you ever try to continue being a druid?
That is a good question.
I
Hello.
love my druidic magic that I know. And it's what makes me happy.
All right, Elowen.
Mm-hmm. What? No. Who, in your opinion, got fucked over the most by my actions? By my recent actions?
Casimir, at the start of your turn, you have to give me a dex save, as now the entire room is turned into a fucking blender. Oh, nice! That is going to be 30 points of slashing damage, half down to 15, half again to 7. As you were dodging, dropping on the ground, pushing up to dodge through other ones. Holy shit, you gotta answer this shit.
Because I was not fit for it anymore. I died. I was turned. And I am an abomination to everything that means. For over a century, I was barely even myself. I don't deserve to walk that path. I can't walk that path. I'm already far beyond it. It's better without me.
I'm giving you epic advantage on that one. So you roll 3 times.
Liara's just gonna say that's not true.
Insight check, Liara.
12.
Epic advantage.
We didn't do it.
29. Right there. Liara, it's hard to believe Casimir thinking that poorly of himself. That's
Yeah,
what
sure.
it comes down to. Vindir, whom do you think honestly got fucked over the most by Elowen's most recent actions?
I can answer that one.
It's Vindir's question.
The common people.
Yeah, that was my answer.
Persuasion,
Yeah, those-
insight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Insight. 15.
Oh, you guys still succeeded. As the third question mark glows brightly, Elowen, you remember teleporting back to that city.
Yes.
Seeing
the
the
whole of
mayhem.
thinking, yeah.
Seeing all of the people. The school, the church, the shop that had no more goods inside of it because they sold literally the hinges from the doors. Yeah. They're the ones most affected by your actions. The blender stops suddenly as that revelation comes out. The door has unlocked Vindir and Casimir. Vindir, there's a blade right above. Oh, Vindir, on your turn, did I have you do a dex save?
No, you did not.
Oh, please, and thank you. Look at that!
Did it go?
Yeah, 30 half down to 15.
You know the meme with the two Nazis, like, are we the baddies? But instead you remove are we, and is Iloan the baddie?
True.
Maybe.
So, Liara, through that entire engagement, you feel unfulfilled by these answers. You didn't really get anything honestly told to you. And you can't believe Casimir thinks that lowly of himself. That's just preposterous.
Guess not finding out about my birthday. Come on, the door's open. Oh wait, what? Never mind, the door's locked.
Yes, there's one more puzzle to this. The other two now have to ask you two a question that you answer honestly.
So
Elowen, you
at this
think
all
we
time,
can
or
switch feet?
No, one at a time. Vindir, ask your question to Elowen. Something you truly desire to know. Vindir.
Bet I was fucking muted. Shit,
Okay.
that would have been a lot funnier. Anyways,
Okay. Everyone laughed.
yeah. I was waiting. I was like, man, no one said anything. What is your preferred breakfast meat?
Is that-
Bacon or sausage?
Is that something Vindir truly magnificently wants to know?
Oh shit.
That's
Okay,
the criteria
do I really want to know?
that you have a deep desire to know the answer to.
Do you feel any remorse for changing magic because of your actions?
more than I can describe with words. Now, it's persuasion.
No, the two of you don't have to do it for this part.
Okay.
The seat opposite you, Elowen, glows faintly with a wise-looking man leaning forward, sitting on it. Casimir, your question.
I'm thinking. Or it's more so how do I word this? If everything in the world changed and you were set on one desire, but I told you don't, would you follow your desire or would you follow what I asked?
I feel like that's the only one you can answer when you're in the moment. But wow, voice wrong. But I followed you here, and I can't take this voice serious. And
Nobody can.
I
Batman.
literally put my surprise party and everybody I love in jeopardy to be here right now. So I think that action kind of answers the question. But if I was in a situation where it was my desire versus your wants, I guess it really depends on if depends on what I find is morally more correct. I don't know. Isn't that how all questions are answered, by an ethical ladder of morals and decisions that we make up in our head, where we place one value above the other of honesty or goodness or something along the lines of that? I'm the Nightwing. Yeah, that's Leora's answer. I don't know how to answer that, because if you're not in the situation, you can't say for certain what you're going to do. Like, anyone can say, yeah, I'd side with you, but then when they're put in that position.
Yeah, no. Every character entirely understands. He has to ask that question.
Casimir, do you feel satisfied with that answer?
I think it's what he expected.
Her answer was, she's here right now and everyone she loves is going to die. So that should answer it.
But do you feel satisfied with that answer?
Define satisfied. Understanding. Accepting.
Accepting.
Yeah, he accepts it as an answer. It was the start was one thing, the ending was another.
Oh, like
So
I said,
he accepts. I know. This is his thought process, so it's
All right.
he accepts it because he understands.
Liara, you watch as a proud Aasimar woman appears opposite you in the chair, and the door opens up.
who the hell is that?
One of the original consuls to the king.
The king died. Get a new job. Liara's going through the door.
I'm going to go check the old man.
Open it.
I can't. It's locked.
Goddamn door. I thought I unlocked it. There you go. So, as you all are walking, the two of you are walking down the hallway, grouping back up with your allies.
That's a lot of blood.
Yes. Elowin, I'll move you to catch up to them. You all hear Nira voice emanate outwards towards you. You all have such strange beliefs.
How so?
Well, like, your concerns about certain things, they don't seem... I don't fully understand them.
They don't need to make sense to everyone else as long as they make sense to you.
Yeah. God forbid somebody wants to know about their own personal matters rather than worldly things.
It wasn't that. It, like... Why do you regret what you did, Elowin? I mean, you unlocked my potential in this realm.
You suck.
Yeah, but well, are your parents safe?
I don't know. I haven't looked into them.
You don't care about them.
I didn't say that. I said I didn't look into them.
Well, they might be dead. Well, you know, if you didn't check on them, maybe they're dead. Wouldn't that be sad for you?
They're alive. I just checked. Okay.
That's not the point.
What's
what
the
if
point?
they
Why'd you ask
died?
a question if you didn't have a point?
The point is, they're alive, but there's people that died in this whole thing. They had maybe parents, they had child, maybe, and their family is broken because of that. All the magic in the world changed because of what I did, and the whole world changed. And for you, it's for the better, but not for everyone else. There's a lot of people that just don't exist anymore.
Right, but you didn't change it. I changed it.
Yes, you did, but I was the catalyst of your change.
I have to think about some things. Oh, yes, your next room. The Dial of the Stars. Strength and intelligence. Those are the two most important things before you. I would like an insight check from anybody proficient in insight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have proficiency, but I've got the empathy advantage with that.
That'll give you opportunity, yeah. We love 22. Oh, and Liar, in case you didn't catch what I sprinkled in there, 22 did work for you.
She didn't get a 22.
No, you rolled
She
a
got
22 earlier.
She had a 21 because I just had advantage toggled.
No,
She had a
earlier
20.
you had a 22.
Swear it was like 20 and 22 or something. It was
Your
like
insight
both.
check was 21, 22. One of your insight checks, it was 21, 22.
It was, yes. And
Yes.
he did say you crit on that.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Dookie, dookie.
Boo-boo.
You now constitute as a follower again.
No, I know that, but like,
You're being forgiven.
You rolled a 21 and a 22.
yeah, but she didn't have advantage, is what I'm saying. She rolled a 21.
No, I thought you had advantage on insight checks. That was
No,
the epic advantages, wasn't it?
That was because of Shar.
Well, then never mind. I'm just letting you know now you have it. Fuck it, whatever. I fucked up. So
Yeah.
stop auto rolling advantage unless you have advantage, please.
I'm used to always having it toggled. It's weird now on the new one.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay then. Vindir and Elowin.
Mhm.
You can tell that her blind joy in this matter seems to be slowly seeping away. She seems to be in deeper contemplation, which to you, Elowin, tells you that she does seem to contemplate her actions that she's taking. Vindir, after your conversation last night, however, you gleam a little bit more that perhaps she's actually learning that her actions have consequences, and that's something as a young child she never understood.
Also, I have a question.
Yeah.
Who was the old man?
Oh, him? He was the other advisor. Those two stayed until the entire dungeon collapsed on top of them. They tried to hold out and protect the king and protect what this place was meant to do. Even when they knew they were going to die, they still made it their mission to ensure that truth was always spoken in that chamber, because they believed that the truth was the most powerful thing. Even if the truth hurt many people, it still needed to be spoken so that everybody was equal.
It's not that easy, is it?
I don't know, you guys seem to, well, two of you seem to struggle a lot with the truth.
Yeah, you guys were really stuck on not giving me any details on that surprise party.
Yeah, no surprise details.
We told you everything you needed to know.
So, in the next chamber, you will see the ancient stars that were charted, seen last only by my eyes, and previous to that, the original diviners that tried to rewrite history. Who knows what history they were trying to rewrite, or why? The door opens before you. But you are going to have to figure out what it was. Discern the sky that they were most worried about. However, you will need more than one of you to turn the dial.
So should we discuss now who's gonna go up? And
I'll
which
turn the
of us are
dial.
gonna- Which three of us are gonna turn?
Oh, you can make it just two. It doesn't work out with four.
Think about the simulacrum in the the bag.
Cheater.
Vinder, me and you then?
Put him on the wheel.
Yeah.
No.
Me and you, I think we can handle any
I
strength.
could breathe underwater.
Can you?
I don't
Yes.
think we're going underwater. This is about stars.
Oh no, it's flooding. The entire time
That's
you're in
what
there,
I
it's going to
thought.
be flooding.
I
Oh,
really think it should be the people who can breathe underwater.
Well,
I can
all of you are
breathe.
going to be in the same room. It'll help if I just open the door for you. See
It's-
that thing in the middle? That's the dial. See the stars on the ceiling? That's what you need to chart.
Let's get the smart people to do the charting.
Okay, Casimir, you're a scientist. Come chart with me.
that is not in my realm of study. I know I have been to a lot of them, but
That is not my field of science.
Astrology, nah, like
if you were asking me to, throw swords at them, that I could help with. But I'm good at
We-
charting the courses of swords and impacts on planets, but not.
We
True,
may
you
well
are
need you to
proficient
throw a
with that.
sword up there.
You know when Liara said about like let the two of us chart together. You know when someone has a thought bubble with like image and that are appearing,
Mhm.
Like, Elowen just like teleport out. She's out of here somewhere, but like the cloud thing pops. Let's go. I'm so done.
all right, Elowen, get in there. The door closes and locks. Immediately after the door closes, the night sky begins appearing above you all. So, initiative, everybody.
Everybody. Yeah.
And I will put layer action on count 20.
I was gonna say what happened to our good rolls, but we all kind of rolled decent again.
Yeah, like this is all fine.
I actually did better.
Let's go. All right, Elowen,
Is
tell
it
me,
then-
do you have a divination spell of 5th level or higher in your spell book?
Let me check.
I think there's only like 3 or something.
You can
Mhm.
cast them. You can upcast.
5.
No, it's not
Uh,
asking for an upcasting. It's a spell of that tier.
Contingency is not divination, no.
All right, then.
Contingency-
As you look
Is
up
cont-
at the... Yeah, what were you saying?
Is contingency a divination?
Ish.
Divination.
Check. That's abjuration. Check. Force, shift. I don't think so.
Well then, looks like you're not going to be able to gain advantage on that. Alrighty, the first person has to roll an Arcana check as you look up at the stars and start trying to figure out exactly what sky you are looking at. This is year 3, December 29th. That is what you are currently looking at. You don't know what you're trying to be looking for, but you at least have a basis for where you start. That is one of the 3 necessary successes. Next, the chamber begins flooding. Your feet are completely engulfed in water as it begins slowly cresting up to the backs of your knees. Liara. Elowen, do you tell Liara?
Yes. It's year 3, December 29th. I wrote it down.
Favorite year.
Liara has a divination spell above 5th level. It's
You-
telepathy.
Telepathy is a divination spell? You're fucking...
Yeah, dude, that's wild, right?
That's
I looked
so
up-
stupid. All right, sure. Sure. All right, that means you will have advantage on this next check. I need you to roll me an investigation roll. Discern what you were trying to look for, what day, what error you were looking for.
I thought you just gave me the day and era.
No, that is where you are. The divination, you see the night sky. Elwyn identified what night it is, which is going to help when they have to start making their checks. You are looking for what you need to push towards, because you might be going back, you might be going forward, you might be going too far, you might be going really far. You need to figure that out. That's the investigation.
25 on not. That's probably the highest I'm gonna get on this.
Let's
Other than
go.
that 20.
Let's go. Alrighty. Well, in that case, you look at it, and they were looking for the day of the birth of the realm. Day of the birth of the realm. When this realm was created. That is what they are looking for. Weird.
Do I see Exandria in the night sky?
That'll require a different check to discern. But you are looking for the day of the birth of this realm.
Day of the birth of this realm.
Okay, we're looking for the day of the birth of this realm.
Casimir, you have two options. Sorry, three options. Blindly start pushing forward, blindly start pulling back, or use your action to insight when that would be.
I'll blindly push forward.
Okay, I need you to roll me an athletics check. 18 is a success for now, because you're not fully engulfed in water yet. It does get more difficult the more water fills the room. So, you just start pushing forward, hoping that what you are looking for is forward in time. Vindir, are you going to assist him in pushing forward? It's not actually the assist action, it is you pushing. Or are you going to oppose him, thinking that it might be backwards? Or are you going to try to insight and figure out when that is?
I want to figure out when that is.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Does me having a divination spell above 5th level prepared for the day count?
Sure.
I have true seeing prepared, so.
When you have the eye thing, you have true seeing prepared.
No. I actually have the spell prepared.
Okay. 30. Shit, in the previous chamber, they were looking into year 0. Casimir's going the wrong way.
Casimir, wrong way.
You're looking for year 0.
Year 0.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Guys, I'm giving you clues in the previous chambers to all of this. Yeah. All right, Vindir, you instruct that to Casimir. Casimir, you may use your reaction to immediately stop if you would like.
Yeah, well.
All right, Elowin. Okay, so if you're looking for for year 0, you still need to know the specific date and time. Divination is all about precision. So in order to do that, now I need a history check.
Okay. With no advantage.
No advantages.
Never mind. 14. Which is very, very low for me.
What would be
I
the
don't know.
important day? You don't know. You don't know. Layer action. The water begins flooding into the room much more hastily. Those of you on the ground, you need to give me strength saving throws. Don't worry, the DC is only 14 to start. Casimir, I think you passively succeed. Yeah.
But
Oh, you super succeed. 15, you're good. Elowin, the water sweeps in and knocks you flat on your ass. Oh, okay. That's going to be a lot of water taken in. You're going to have disadvantage on your next check. Liara,
Washing machine day.
you are still standing. History still needs to be figured out.
We gotta move backwards. I know these stars.
Do I have advantage because telepathy?
Yes. You said telepathy, my brain didn't connect to divination. Which is funny.
Okay,
See
pretty
the
fair.
joke, telepathy, my brain didn't connect. Fuck you guys, I'm funny. Yes, you have advantage.
Okay. Actually, what would the check be to also find Exandria on the map, on the stars?
Perception. You could use your action to do that if you would like.
Yeah, we're gonna do a perception check.
Okay. Fuck everything else.
Mhm.
26. That's Exandria in the... Why is it a
Kaz,
pitch
right
black
there.
hole?
Throw the sword.
Why is it... No, it's a pitch black hole. It looks exactly like the bottom of the abyss. But it's in the middle of your universe.
That's weird. Kaz, that's Exandria. Throw the sword.
What?
I already did.
All right, so that
What
was
if it
Liara's
landed?
action used. Casimir, you said your reaction stopped, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well now, other direction. The water has moved up to the high backs of your chaps. Except Liara, because her chaps is so much higher than everybody else's. You're 6'6", you're tall as fuck.
Just start flying.
So go ahead, roll me that athletics check. The DC is raised a little smidgen. Okay, you stopped, you move to the... You don't even move to the other side, you just start cranking and start pushing the other way. It is taking a lot of your effort to do this, and you feel a lot of resistance, Kaz. This would be so much easier if you had... You don't want to admit if he was here, it would make your life easier. Anyways,
I need a meal.
Vindir. They still haven't found the precise day, if you care to be the person to do that. Or you could be assisting Casimir, which is you're making your own check, not actually an assist.
Yeah. What's the check to find the exact time, exact date?
History.
History, yeah.
All right. Give it a shot.
Whoo, let's go, Vindir. You look through it. They're looking for year 0, day 5, which would translate to I use real world months because it makes my brain happy. January 5th at 1 a.m. So you're pushing all the way back until just a little bit before the end.
Yeah. Kaz, January 5th, year 0, 1 a.m.
That's a lot of numbers.
All right. Elwin, you just realized Casimir probably doesn't know how to read a map, and the dial and ceiling is pretty much just cartography. This is going to be a nature check. If you have proficiency in cartographers, you have to roll cartographers instead with advantage, utilizing intelligence.
And otherwise, it's nature.
Yes.
God damn it!
Who the fuck reads maps? You just teleport there. It's bullshit. People don't read maps.
I'm alright.
Alrighty, next up, the layer action. Oh, you were supposed to have disadvantage on that, by the way, because of the water
Yeah,
knocking
but-
you. Yeah.
I think the advantage don't give me help me anyway.
Yeah. Layer action. The water floods through here even more. This is the 3rd round, everybody. I need another round of strength saving throws from all of you that are on the ground. Vindir, disadvantage on your next check as you are knocked prone. Elowin, disadvantage on your next check as you are knocked prone. Liara, you just barely keep holding on. Whew, this flood is getting intense. Speaking of Liara,
I'll fly up and finish this.
Liara's gonna bonus action her wings out and fly 30 feet up.
yep, you are floating up at the top. Go ahead. You may use your action to roll nature. If you have cartographers, you roll that instead, utilizing intelligence with advantage.
If only nature wasn't my best check. A 21.
I rolled a 4.
Unfortunately, a 21 is a failure.
Casimir, you need to keep pushing back. Farther. This isn't the correct sky.
Yep. Casimir, holy fuck. Okay, the water's giving resistance now. The water's like up to your biceps as you're pushing.
Can I try to gauge, like, reading it so I can try to gauge when the exact moment to stop is?
Cartographer's nature, you know the setup.
Yes, proficient in nature.
Let's go, nature.
I'll just give advantage for this.
Let's go. You weren't knocked prone, so you don't have disadvantage.
And I'll probably toss the Hemocraft dice onto this as well.
Well, you decide afterwards if you do or don't.
I mean, I'll spend it because I don't know what the DC is.
Well, you know
I
Liara.
will pass,
Yeah.
but I don't.
Okay. Thank you for not metagaming. Okay. You stop pushing the thing for a moment and go, wait, what the fuck? Are these different? It starts spinning the other way again. And God, you grab onto it. If someone could just hold this thing, you might be.
As part of it,
Yeah.
can I also just throw a dagger at the place that Liara said
Can you bonus
that
action
was
throw a dagger?
Exandria? No, but I'm just throwing a dagger. Didn't expect it to do anything.
It has to be dexterity. This is quickly
Sure.
just grabbing and tossing. Oh, perfect. It-
minus 5 to that. 13.
It hits the ceiling. This is just what you view the night sky as.
Hits.
Yeah, you did hit just the ceiling.
Yeah. That's me.
All right. Vindir, you get out of the water and holy shit, this is getting like, God damn it, Casimir, let go of that thing.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna start pulling backwards because I'm not good at either reading maps or nature. So.
Okay, so you can go ahead, roll me an athletics check. The more people that use their turn to athletics check, the easier the DC gets.
24.
Fuck yeah, strong deer. Oh, that magic item is carrying your old ass as you start pushing and pushing with it, splashing through the water as best as you can. Okay, Elowin.
No.
Oh, that's a natural one.
Yeah, my hat full of water slipped back on my face while I tried to read the night sky.
Yeah, it's just so soggy. It's just falling on you. Layer action. Hey, guys. Good news and bad news. Good news for the smart people. The water is deep enough that you're no longer getting ragdolled, knocked on your ass, and submerged. Bad news for the strong people. You are now at the point where pushing the dial is becoming increasingly more difficult. Disadvantage on all physical ability checks. Liara.
They look like they're in trouble down there. But though, they need me in the night sky.
Liara's gonna nature check to figure out what day it is, so she can tell them when to stop. A 24.
Let's go. You start pushing or you start thinking and thinking. You know, year 0 after the creation of time, it has to associate with time. That was the first room. Year 0 would be when time was created. When
Jonas?
No. When Solemn fell. And it was brought into the abyss. You know when that is. And because you know exactly what that is supposed to look like, and because you found where it is in the sky, you know exactly what it's going to look like and how to dial it back. You start instructing them, push, 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 and you'll know when they need to hold.
I have it.
Casimir,
Push.
push it. Even with disadvantage, you just start pushing and pushing. And with the two of you working, it is easier. The DC is lower, even with the disadvantage. Vendir?
Yes.
Athletics again. Let's see if you can keep helping out on this.
Well, let me see something real quick. I just want to do some math.
Sure.
I'm just middle doing the math right now.
Sure.
Trying to see how many gallons of water are inside this room right now.
Many? It's up to your necks at this point.
Yeah, I was thinking about 5 feet.
Yeah, I'd say 5 is reasonable.
Way too much. 14,000 gallons. Okay.
It's many.
I thought maybe like a level 8 or 9, destroy, create water might give us a little extra, but nah.
I would think that a 9th level destroy water would destroy a small lake, right? Like
you would think so, but it doesn't work that way.
yeah, my mind goes 9th level is epic. Destroy lake. Like
Yeah.
all right, guys, the lost city of Atlantis is apparently down in the bottom of this lake. 9th level. Let's just walk there. Like
Yeah.
unfortunate.
I got 26 athletics.
You're supposed to have disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
You're good. Ooh, Casimir, you feel like you're doing this by yourself. Vendir's like pushing, but he doesn't have the same grip on the ground with his feet, given how wet the stonework is in here. Elowen, Liara knows the day you're looking for.
Mhm.
What would you like to do to help in this situation? You could. Oh, nothing. Keep.
No.
She knows what she's good at.
I know. I'm going to do something fucking epic, though.
Okay, we like epic.
Yeah, I'm going to. How high is the ceiling?
About 30 feet.
Okay,
Or from the surface of the water, 25 feet now.
okay. So, like here, I'm going to do reverse gravity at the corner of the room, so the water goes up.
All right. Liara, strength saving throw. As you're the one flying in that area right now.
No, it's raining.
Are you in the corner?
Well, no, if you're reverse gravitating there, it's a radius effect. It's pushing the
Yeah.
water where she is onto the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're getting the water to like flow and push up there, but she's the one at the ceiling.
Okay.
Oh, good. Liara, yeah. That beats Elowen's DC, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Elowen, you watch as Liara just like naturally, organically flies out of that area.
And now there's no water where our friends are.
Yup, it's going to make your guys' life a lot easier. However, more water is flooding into the chamber. At some point, Elowen, there will be a larger volume of water up there than your spell holds, so it starts falling down.
Yes.
Alrighty. I'll give you, say, 2 rounds of reprieve. Liara, you can still see it through the water.
I'm just gonna get it on the ground. Why are you all having such a hard time pushing? And I'm gonna push it to the right thing.
Alright, go ahead, athletics.
31.
No longer disadvantage as you just step over Vendir, pushing. You guys gave her this body. Remember that. All right.
Shit.
Casimir. We need one more success on the pushing.
Kaz is in shock.
God damn
You
it,
weren't
boy.
anticipating.
He went, yeah, I was gonna say it's like he was getting used to like Ventir and like the dragging behind, so he's like putting more weight in, and then suddenly there's just a burst of
Trips.
strength and rams into his back.
What the fuck? Did you get trampled on by Liara?
When did Ventir get so strong?
All right, Vendir. We need one more success. Come on, buddy.
Did it go? No.
Not yet.
Come on now.
Oh, 20 is so close. So close. You keep
Please let it goes
trying.
down. There's 3 of us now.
Thank you. Oh, wait, no. Kaz just failed, so there's only 2 of you again.
Ah, damn.
Well, I'm still on it. He
It's
just-
consecutive successes lower the DC.
Well, would a 19 have succeeded?
If you had 3 successes, yes. But you didn't because Vendir failed his last one. You only
Yeah,
had
that's
2
true.
people at any time. So
Yeah, okay.
sadly, it falls. Just onto your shoulders, Liara. All right, Elowen, you're doing your job. You're holding the water at bay.
Push.
That's where I don't do anything else.
Oh, nothing else?
No.
I mean, you
I
can
do, I
always
can.
try.
I have -1.
Never
Yeah,
mind. Don't
yeah,
bother
it-
trying yet. Yeah.
Um,
You need at least one more person to succeed to be able to start succeeding, possibly.
yeah.
All right. Elowen's just watching then. Water continues flooding in. Elowen, next round, water's going to flood their feet again. Liara, God, what the 2 bums are doing? It's not even that hard. Go ahead.
I guess this is up to me, the Nightwing.
I'm gonna athletics. I'm gonna use my game advantage.
Come
this.
on.
31 again.
Let's go. As you keep pushing and pushing, you find the exact night sky and slam your foot down as you hold it in place. And as you hold it there, you all watch as this doorway over here begins opening and all of the water from your spell begins flooding outwards into the chamber yonder. Water completely leaves Liara as you are holding it in position, and then it snaps into place. Congratulations, everybody. You completed the 3rd task. Only 1 more waits before you. But I think this is where we're going to call the session, and everybody be sure to get that level up, okay? Players, thank you all very much for playing.
21?
Viewers,
21?
21, baby! Viewers, thank you for watching.
Oh,
We'll
shit.
see you next time. Let's go.